I'm making this video today just to really tell you guys to take the initiative. This life that you have is only one life. You are not promised nothing else. This is as good as it's gonna get in terms of the opportunity to take life by the horns and make it whatever you want. Um, so if you have like something that you really want to do, put in place. You cannot conform to society's rules or what they think is, success, or what success looks like. Um, if you want to create a business, you want to serve clients, you want to actually sell products or services, whatever, and you think that's your way of making money and becoming successful, then do it. If you want to become an influencer or whatever, then do it. I mean, if you really want to do something, just do it. Don't stop. Yes, you can think about it, but at some point, thinking becomes overthinking and it doesn't serve you anymore. So put one foot in front of the other, fail, learn, adapt, overcome, and I promise you, you'll succeed in the end. And a good example of this is me. I was supposed to start my business back when I was 21 years old. This was back in the year 2022, and I had no idea what services I wanted to provide. I know that I wanted to do something for business owners, something like SMMA, or running ads or something like that. But at the time, I was focused on all sort of crazy stuff like girls and that sort of thing. And yeah, that didn't serve me because 3 years later, I was still thinking about creating that business. And then eventually in 2025, I actually started it. And at the time, I was working at a cleaning company. Well, it's a maintenance company, but they sold like cleaning supplies and did cleaning services and stuff. And I was thinking, like, man, you know what? This isn't going to be my permanent thing. This is just a stop on my journey to greatness, or to the real goal that I wanted to accomplish, which was starting my business. So I worked there from February 2025, and I left in August 2025. During that time, in May actually, I signed up for Hexona Systems, which is really just an extension of Go High Level, but it's just cheaper. And man, that allowed me, because I live in the Caribbean, that allowed me to afford Go High Level at a better price and to actually start my business, because I wanted to provide services using that platform. And I got my first client, which was an event planner, still my client today. um, I got another client, which is a landscaper, and then over time I kept getting one or two clients, that sort of thing. At this point, I have just over 20 clients. So I have like around 23, and these are all local clients in Trinidad. And right now, I am actually making a decent amount every month, but I realize this is not the market I wanna grow grow on, because it's pretty unreliable. In Trinidad, we use a lot of bank transfers and that sort of craziness. Now I have like 5 clients right now paying me via their card, online, like a subscription via Stripe and stuff, which is how I actually want it. But the majority is paying me via bank transfer, which I don't like. So I'm gonna focus on the US market more, because that's how they operate. They pay via credit card, they pay online, they have no problem with that. There may be a barrier of trust, and maybe I might have to tweak my accents a little bit, which is fine. But this is what I want to do. So you see, I actually waste so much time thinking about doing the thing, planning to do the thing, wishing about doing the thing, imagining how it would be to do the thing, and I never, like, I hadn't even done anything at that time until I actually put one foot in front of the other, did things to get my business in place and started. And then as soon as I put pen to paper, as it were, and I started doing something, and the actions were actually there, then I started getting clients. And today I have those 23 clients. I actually had more. We were doing like 8,300 MRR, and Well, a couple of clients actually left. One or two clients, but one of my biggest clients that I had for like 6 months. These were one of my earliest clients. They actually paid a lot. They paid the amount for like probably 6 clients or 7 clients, and they left because their campaign was completed. We actually did a good job for them though, which was just collecting reviews, but they left. And we got the job done for them, which is good. But right now, I'm either trying to get them back on or replace them entirely in terms of MRR. Um, but yeah, they were a really good client, and I mean, I appreciate my time having them as a client of mine. They helped me to like change my life to what it is now. And don't get me wrong, I am not wealthy or anything. In fact, I'm still learning to manage my finances and save and that sort of thing, because I could spend money like that. It comes in my pocket, but I just spend it, which is not good. But at least I know how to make money on my own now. I'm not dependent on a company. I don't have to wait for someone to tell me when to take lunch or how to dress or what time to come to work and go back home. No, I can make money on my own, and I have skills to do it, and I can trust myself. And I should say one thing: you're gonna face a lot of opposition when you actually do the thing that is unconventional. If you want to do something great, people around you are gonna take that personally for whatever reason. They're gonna make you feel like you are making them feel bad by focusing on what you actually want. So a clear example of this is when I told my dad I wanted to do this for a living. I had already had like a lot of clients at that time. I think I was making more than how much I was making per month at my job, and I was gonna quit. Well, actually, I had already quit at that time. It was right after my birthday in September 2025, and I went to this guy, went to his home and stuff, because we don't live together. And I told this guy that, I quit my job. I'm gonna go all into this business. This is what I want to do. And one thing you should know, guys: don't tell anyone anything of your life if they don't need to know about it, because they will either bring you down, or they will run their mouth, or they will only harm you and your progress. So I told this guy I wanted to do this, and the guy said, you know what, I'm not looking out for you there. I'm not looking. Basically, he said, I'm not counting on you being successful in this. And arguing at me and all this kind of crap, telling me to just get a normal job, become a police officer, all this craziness. And so I realized that just by me being a bit ambitious, it made people feel self-conscious. And that is when I realized that I gotta keep my mouth shut. If I'm gonna do something that most people aren't willing to do, I gotta keep my mouth shut. So this is just some feedback for you. Dream big, work hard, keep your mouth shut, and just do the work, and it will pay off.